you a faker. I'm a clipper winning Cali. I'm a wizard. I use Larry when he struggle. Why?
Welcome to this year's Slam Dunk Competition, coming to you live from the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. I'm Ernie Johnson, and joining me is Kenny the Jet Smith, and we're about to get things started. Let's go courtside. Player introductions.
Denver, Colorado, get on your feet and welcome the 2005 Slam Dunk Contestants. From the Golden State Warriors at 6'6", Richardson. From the Cleveland Cavaliers at 6'8", LeBron James. From the Toronto Raptors at 6'6", Vince Carter. From the Houston Rockets at 6'8", Tracy McGrady. Your judges for tonight's competition, two-time Slam Dunk champion, Dominique Wilkins. 11-time All-Star, the Doctor, Julius Erving. He is the shortest Slam Dunk champion in history, Anthony Spodwell. 9-time All-Star, the Iceman, George Gervin. Former NBA Slam Dunk champion, D. Brown.
Richardson is our first dunker of the night. Let's see what he'll pull from his bag of tricks, Kenny. I'm expecting big things right here. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good because the toss, which I actually invented, the backwards toss, and I'm letting you know that. That's for real, Ernie. I invented the backwards toss. No one else did that toss before I did. He's going to get some 8s. He's going to get some 9s, a little bit of both. I think he's holding back.
There are the scores right in the range you were talking about, Jet.
Okay. That's pretty good. He's all right.
Not bad, Kenny. He'd probably have liked something a little higher, but he's definitely not out of it. James has some amazing dunks in his repertoire. Let's see what he starts off with tonight. Always like the elevation he gets. Uh-oh, look at this, Kenny.
That's a good hit because it gives you a little showmanship, a little difference. You're not just throwing it up and lobbing it. I'm a showman. Nine. I'd say that's a solid 9. I'm saying he's going to get about a 45 for that.
You pretty much called it, Kenny, a mix of 8s and 9s from the judges.
I think he wanted a little more, but that wasn't a 10. He got what he deserved there. You'll be all right, young fella. You'll be all right.
Not quite enough to take the lead with that dunk.
42.
Carter is up next with his first try of the night. He needs to make something big happen right here. Get the crowd on their feet, Kenny. Hey, now who did that remind you of?
I think we have a new heir apparent in the dunk contest. That is just sweet. The rock the cradle, the cuffing it, the going by the rim, coming back towards it with the same hand, the leg rotation. That was wonderful. That's a 50 if he stretches it out a little bit more, Ernie. That's the difference. You gotta stretch, but I'll bet he'll see a couple of 10s for that.
You were about right, Jet. Almost a perfect score there, but that 1-9 will leave the door open just a crack.
This guy is one of the best dunkers in the league, and I think he's got one more level, though. Come on, young man. Show me something.
McGrady is our final competitor of this first round. He's told me he's going to bring something big for his first dunk. Out there on the right wing. Hey, look at this crowd, Kenny. They're giving him a sitting ovation.
Well, you know what? This is what you call a holla back move. Because when we see this, we want to tell him, holla back, get out of here, keep it moving. That's why. That's safe, but you got to step it up if you want something better than a 7 or an 8 from me.
Obviously, the judges are looking for him to do a little better as well, Kenny.
Hang on a minute. That kid just threw something at me. Boy, get over here.
With that, he'll sit in last. Richardson will lead things off again with attempt number 2 of the opening round. Now let's see if he'll come up with something original here. Excuse me, anybody got some sneakers? I can do that.
No, you can't do that. But you know what? I give him. He's trying, but this is not a dunk contest dunk. These aren't dunks that are gonna win the dunk contest.
Forget the sneakers. I'll just do it with my shoes on.
If you could jump, Ernie. I don't think he's getting any 10s for that. Maybe some 9s, but probably some 8s.
No 9s at all, Kenny. He'll get just a 40 from our judges there.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't getting 10s for that. I think he got a pretty good score for that dunk.
Richardson with a score of 40.
James looks ready to go with his second attempt of the night. I love to see creativity in this contest. A long pass to himself.
Oh, good dunk, good dunk. I like it.
But I can tell it didn't knock your socks off.
No, because I've seen better, and I thought he was going to do a little more with it once he threw it up there. But, you know, it was a decent finish. All right. That's like a 40 or a 45, 40 and 45.
Well, that's about in the same ballpark. He'll finish up with 40 there.
Now, if you want to get 10s, you got to take a few more chances. Stretch it out a little further. Do something they haven't seen before.
Carter is going to try to apply some pressure with this second attempt of the round. He's always a crowd pleaser.
Bad. No, I like it because what he did is he elevated, he dunked it hard, it went through clean. Good dunk.
And he had a little flair to it.
Just a little, not enough to get a big perfect score, but just enough. That's maybe like an 8 or a 9. It's nice, but I think he held back a little bit.
So it'll be a score of 45 as he gets 9s from all the judges.
Yeah, you gotta show the judges a little more than that if you want to get up in the 10 range.
He leads it after that one.
With a score of 45.
McGrady will round off this second series with his dunk number 2 of the night. Can't wait to see what he brings to the table. Hey, check this out. Taken off from the left wing. Just to clear things up, that was not a dunk attempt. The judges will let him try that again, Kenny.
Throws it up. 360! A 360 between their legs. This is elevation at its finest. Now that's a 50. Now that's a 50. No one's giving less than a 10. No way.
It's unanimous, Kenny. 10s across the board for a huge 50.
Okay. I'm saying that this man is now officially the baddest dunker on the planet.
That'll put him second, Kenny. Richardson is up again to finish off his final dunk attempt of the opening round. Let's see if he puts a little extra on this one.
Look at the precision. Look at the skillful depth that he's going through this. Deftly done. Deftly done. There's no doubt in my mind. That's a 10. Put up a 50 and let's move on.
10s across the board, Jet. A perfect score.
Yeah, and he deserves it too. He's got to be one of the sickest dunkers ever.
Richardson with a score of 50.
James will be coming up next with his final attempt of the round.
He's got something special planned here. I just know he's going to have a big score.
Oh, man, how did he miss that?
Phew, open the door. That dunk stinks. Even if he would have made it, open the door. Whew. That was just a warm-up up there. He's going to show us the real thing on this redo.
Now, Jet, how do you know he's going to do the same dunk?
Trust me, I got a gut feeling.
That's reassuring. Out there on the right wing. Guess he'll take another run at that one. Remember, it doesn't count as an actual attempt unless he attacks the basket. Punch! Oh, how about this between the legs?
Between the legs. But I want to see someone take it between the legs twice. If someone does that
gonna happen.
twice, I think they can do it. Look at him doing this.
Yeah, but twice.
He still had the elevation to do it.
Man, you're a lunatic.
I give it 2 10s, 20.
And there we see it, all 10s for a perfect score.
I keep telling you guys, there are dunks we haven't seen before. Well, there's one of them.
LeBron James with a score of 50.
Carter is up again for his final dunk attempt of the round. He may throw in a little something extra to cap off his first set of dunks. 39, and he's home free here. You talk about a high degree of difficulty.
Oh! If he could pass to anyone else like that, he's passing to himself. That's to himself, Ernie. I want to see these guys give him like a 60 for that. 50 ain't enough. 60, guys, come on, 60.
No surprise here, Kenny. A perfect 50.
I'm still shaking my head over here. That was just crazy.
Vince Carter with a score of 50.
McGrady is up next with the last dunk of the first round of competition. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it'll still have to be a quality dunk here. That's one of the toughest things to do off the head.
This guy has taken this contest by storm.
He gets him oohing and eyeing with the pass, and then the thunderous finish.
Man, that is nuts. You gotta give him like a 12 or something.
Pretty enthusiastic with the 10s there, Jet. He easily gets 50 for that.
Look at him over there like that wasn't no big deal. Just give him the crown now, man.
Tracy McGrady with a score of 50.
Vince Carter is the man on top in that round as we look at who's advancing here.
And Jason Richardson.
Richardson looks ready to go with the first dunk of the second round. Need to see something special here. I'm kind of liking the looks of this. Oh, taking a page out of the Dominique book.
That's a Dominique windmill. But you know what? You know who used to do that great too? Don't forget about Clyde Drexler. He had the great windmill dunks as well. And this guy does it with the both guys in mind.
Great power.
He's not even trying. This guy's so good. He's not even trying. That's got to be close to a 50.
So he ends up just 2 shy of a 50, Jet. Not too bad.
Yeah, he did all right there. He'll be happy with that.
Jason Richardson with a score of 48.
McGrady has made it to round 2. This will be his first dunk. Got to be something new we're going to see here. Out there on the right wing. Whoa, that was no good.
I'm going to give you this, Ernie. That's some air. He needs more air under him to get that dunk to go down. That's right. Bring it one more time now.
I think what my colleague is trying to say here, folks, is he's opting for his do-over.
Everyone knew what I was saying, Ernie.
Yeah, right. Out there on the right wing.
Oh, and the elbow in the rim. That's gotta hurt though, Ernie.
It has never hurt me in the past.
I tell you, when you were dunking on those hangers in your closet, I know it had to hurt. It's too easy for this guy. He's not even trying, and that's close to a 50. I'm going to say he gets a 47 or a 48.
9s and even a couple of 8s from the judges. Surprise, Kenny?
I know he thinks he should have scored a little higher for that, and I agree. Problem is, he makes it look too easy.
That score puts him in second place. Carter is ready to go for his first attempt in round number 2. Being the last one to go in this round, he'll have a good idea of what he needs to do to get the job done. No finish.
No finish. If you can't finish a dunk, you can't try a dunk that you're not capable of doing.
Great idea, poor execution. This do-over coming in handy for him right now.
He's got to get this one to go through, or he might find himself worse off.
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, and he puts his elbow in the rim just to let you know how high he was up.
Love the hang time.
That's got to hurt, though. It's got to hurt.
It doesn't.
Yeah, right. Check that out. That's like 2 10s. That's like a 20. Like 2 plus 10. No, 10 plus 10. 20.
You called it, Kenny. He gets a perfect score for that.
Look at him acting like there's no big deal or something. He just became a legend. We'll be seeing that dunk in every highlight film from now to forever.
He's in the top spot with that dunk.
50.
Richardson looks like he's ready to kick off his second set of dunks for round 2. Well, let's see if the creative juices are flowing here. Out there on the right wing.
Oh,
man.
That's affectionately known as a spine tingler. When you hit the rim and your spine collapses.
He's chosen to go with a replacement.
Well, we'll see what he does. But sometimes guys tend to hold back a little on these second chances. They tend to play it safe.
Out there on the right wing. Oh! Not just between the legs, but a reverse.
A reverse between the legs. See the backboard, kiss the sky, dunk it home.
Too much to remember.
I say he gets about a 46 or a 47 for that. Just a little cleaner would have got him a 50. He's not clean enough. Go to the bathroom.
And a couple of 10s there, but more 9s than anything.
This guy is one of the best dunkers in the league, and I think he's got one more level, though. Come on, young man. Show me something.
Richardson with a score of 47.
McGrady looks like he's ready to roll with his second dunk of round 2. See if he's got a little something different planned here. Out there on the right wing.
Off the rim, between the legs. He didn't get enough elevation on it, but it still should get a high score. That's not a 10, but it was pretty nice, so I'll give him a 9.
Kenny, seems like the judges are thinking about the same thing you are.
Now, if you want to get 10s, you got to take a few more chances. Stretch it out a little further. Do something they haven't seen before.
That was good enough to put him in second. Carter will close things out here as we finish up the second attempts of round 2. Well, let's see where he's going to take off from. Kenny, that's a little ambitious.
Oh, off the toss. I thought it was too high, Ernie. I thought that was too high.
Nothing is beyond his reach.
So close, Ernie. If he holds on to that just for a second longer, it's a 50. It's still sick, though.
Hard to be disappointed with that, Kenny. Those are some pretty nice scores.
Yeah, he showed me something there. That was nice.
That dunk puts him in the lead.
With a score of 49.
Richardson is up to kick off the final dunks of round 2. It'll be these guys' last chance in this round to put up a big number. Out there on the right wing.
This is a classic dunk. There's certain dunks, like a windmill dunk, a 360. No matter how many times you do it, you still got to put it in the contest. All right. I'm going to say that was like an 8.5. I need some more numbers or something.
Almost all 9s there, Kenny. Guess they thought it was pretty nice.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't getting 10s for that. I think he got a pretty good score for that dunk.
Richardson with a score of 44.
McGrady looks ready to go with his
Tracy
last dunk of the
McGrady.
round. He's going to want to impress the judges. Nice toss.
Oh! Did you see how high he was? Did you see how high he was?
A perfect pass to himself with the alley-oop.
I got a new nickname from him. His Highness. His Highness.
Ooh, that's clever.
Now they better give him a 50 on that. I give it to him like a 55.
You were right, Kenny. They're unanimous with the 10s.
He's stepping up, man. He's stepping up. Give him the title now. Let's go home. It's over.
Tracy
Not quite
McGrady
enough to take the
with a
lead
score
with that
of
dunk.
50.
Carter
Next.
will close out round number 2
Vince
with his
Carter.
final dunk here. Let's see what he has up his sleeve to finish this round off. He'll need to come up with a 38 or better on this attempt. Whoa!
The windmill! That's when you bring it all the way from New York. You bring it down to Mississippi, back up to New York. That is a windmill right there, Ernie. That was crazy. He probably get a few 10s for that, but I don't think it'll be a 50. I'll give him like a 48.
I think he's going to be pretty happy with those scores, Chet.
I'm telling you, it's too easy for him, man. It's too easy. He did that easy.
With a score
And he'll take the lead with that score. This round is behind us as we now take a look at who's eliminated and who's continuing on. Richardson will now start things off in the final round. Let's see what he's come up with here. Taken off from the left wing.
There it is. Oh!
Man. Hey, that had a chance. That had some potential.
That had a lot of good things going. Everything but the finish.
That's all that counts. Didn't look like he even had to think about it, Kenny. He's going with the duel.
I'm not surprised. None of these guys like missing.
Oh, he's taking off from way back. You know, if you're going to do one of those, you better take off from a greater distance than that.
Too many players in this league can take off from further. Not saying that he's not a great jumper, but that's not a great dunk for him. That's a safe dunk. That's just a safety dunk. That's like a 7.
Basically 8s there from the judges, just the lone 7. 39 still pretty close to what you were thinking, Jet.
Yeah, EJ. My boy there is letting me down. He's letting the crowd
Richardson
down. Come on, young
with a
blood.
score of 39.
Carter is up now for his first dunk of the final round. He's seen what the other guy had to offer. We'll see what he brings to the table. Oh, this could be huge. Off the board, and man, that didn't work.
So he tried to throw it, I don't know, off the board or the shot clock, or maybe he's just a terrible passer, and we can't.
I like seeing guys throw it to themselves.
Yeah, that lob is good. The ball is way over the rim, and he pumps it.
Brought it down to the waist, and you're big on that, the illusion of movement with the ball.
No question about it. That was sick. Are you kidding me? That was a 50. No doubt about it.
No real surprise there, Kenny. They're unanimous with 10s right across the board.
That man has just taken a step into legendary status. You the man, son.
He leads it after that one.
With a score of 50.
Richardson is all set for his second attempt of the final round. Let's see what he can pull off here, Jet. Taken off from the left wing.
You know what? Wake me when the dunk contest begins.
You know
just
what?
wake me up.
You know what, Jet?
What's that?
That's kind of like just a glorified layup.
No, a layup would have been better because he could have at least finger rolled. Would have looked sweeter. He's got to show me more than that. That's only about a 7.
And there you have it. 7s across the board from the judges.
Yeah, he's got to show us more than that if he's going to score up in the 40s.
Jason Richardson with a score of 35.
Carter will be next. I don't know if he has anything left, but it's been a terrific performance thus far.
What's he gonna do here? We gotta see what?
Oh, crazy!
Yeah, that's great. That's great, Ernie, because you know what he's done? He said, you know what? I'm gonna add a little twist to put in between my legs. I'm gonna spin and dunk it at the same time. No question. That is a 50. That was sick, Ernie. Crazy, loco, whatever. Crazy, Ernie.
There it is, a perfect score, Kenny.
Yeah, and he deserves it too. He's got to be one of the sickest dunkers ever.
He's in the top spot with that dunk.
Score of 50.
Richardson with his last dunk of the night. It's all or nothing now. Let's see what you got, young man. Here, that punch is coming. Oh, now how does that happen, Kenny?
Not enough air. Not enough air, because right now you can't be excited about a dunk that you know you should be able to make. And he can't make that dunk right now because he's not excited.
Please give me something I haven't seen. Taken off from the left wing.
Yeah, he's just putting it in. Right now his thing is like, I'm not trying anything special. I need some points. I need to put some points on the board, because obviously he's not trying to press us. I could go out there and do better right now. Right now in my Crocodiles. Right now in the Gators. I could go out there and do better.
Well, just a 33 for that effort. I guess someone finally agrees with you, Jet.
Don't go there, Ernie. Don't even go there.
Jason Richardson with a score of 33.
Carter, we'll see if he can wrap things up in style here with the last dunk of the night.
It's simple math. If this dunk goes in, he'll be our slam dunk winner.
I like it when they start from out of bounds. Pulled that one back down at the last minute. He can do that, and it doesn't count as a miss, but there is only so much time before he actually does have to register an attempt. Starting from out of bounds, I love these. He seems really indecisive, Kenny. What is that, 3 in a row now? I can't wait to see what he's come up with here. Starting from out of bounds, Kenny.
Down to the wire now. Wait, that might have been the worst finished dunk that I've ever seen for a dunk contest.
Not exactly the stuff
And he's going to win.
On a highlight reel.
He's going to win.
You say, hey, here's the dunk that clinched it for him. Oh, really?
I've seen that already, and the other one was better. He shouldn't get much for that score. Watch.
There are his scores, and that's going to do it. Not really an impressive finish, but he's still walking away as this year's winner.
Vince Carter with a score of 28.
He was the best tonight. Vince Carter has won the title of NBA Slam Dunk Champion. There you have it, your NBA Slam Dunk Champion.
2005 Slam Dunk Champion.